After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Championship game with a pass. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And will be brought down.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They get there on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Handoff to the back. Gets the first and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him on first down now at the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down, looking to throw for him. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Right, so it's first and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Plays a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Haynes. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Miami 7, Louisville 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tailback takes the handoff again. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. A running play called on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. coverage team brings down the returner. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
They're going to run it. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They'll run it here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Design quarterback run. And And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Canes are in the red zone now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Slide 22. Ready, go.
Can he make it to the marker? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
No press here. The defense backing away. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. That's the 20. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with how defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
Here we go.
And now the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Cardinals will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. He missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away with the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Call the counter run here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but you got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Makes it look easy. And they add to the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Cardinals begin a new series here, first and 10.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other